Any tea? No thanks, love. I've eaten early.
It's none of my business.
Yes, it is. You've been great for me and I really appreciate it.
You don't know what I was going to say.
I can guess. You're going to ask me about Barry Grant again.
Yeah, I was.
Well, ask.
I just want you to be all right. I know he seems a nice bloke and everything, but do you know what you're doing?
No, Michelle, I'm not clear about anything. A couple of months ago I knew exactly what I wanted, and everything seemed uncomplicated. I mean, as far as dreams and ambitions or whatever was concerned. But now...
I don't suppose he'd take advantage. I don't know what to say.
There's nothing anybody can say, is there? I'm not too sure what I'm doing. I've just got to take each day at a time and do what I think is best. Barry Grant is just someone who I like, and he's been very good to me. He's not a substitute for Gavin, and he isn't trying to be.
What about bringing up the baby?
Hey, don't be getting upset. I'll be all right, honest I will. It's not as if I'm completely alone in the world, is it? I've got a good family around me. I've found a few good neighbours, and I'm having a baby. I'll be all right.
You're saying everything I should be telling you.
That paper reeks of middle-class smugness.
The Guardian?
Yes.
Whatever do you mean? We've always taken the Guardian.
It's always reeked of middle-class smugness.
Ah, home is the wanderer.
Brookside Revisited.
Very droll, Father.
Thought you were just popping out for the paper.
I decided to make the dinner. Must have left the Echo in the car.
How do you feel about the Echo, Lucy?
Parochial, small-minded, but some terrific spelling mistakes.
Lucy's practising for her stint in what the papers say. Does the Guardian suit you, Paul?
Oh, far too left-wing.
Left wing?
Left-wing.
Well, I don't want a biased view of the news. I just want the facts, and I find this a most balanced paper.
It's just that it reports poverty and injustice, but it doesn't do anything about it.
But it's a newspaper, not a government department. Perhaps you'd rather it took one of the popular tabloids.
Heaven forbid. Doesn't get hysterical about nuclear disarmament, is that it?
I didn't say it should get hysterical. I presume it has a readership of above slightly average intelligence.
That reeks of middle-class smugness.
And an intelligent readership shouldn't need leadership.
CND needs support.
Lucy, if you want to further a good cause, come and help me make the dinner.
What are we having?
Pasanda,
What's that?
come on. You can learn some of the secrets of my culinary skills.
Hey, Pess, you look terrific.
Thanks. You don't think I've overdone it?
No, you look great. What time are you going out?
About 7. I know very early, but there wasn't much else to do.
Going anywhere special?
Don't know. I don't care, really.
Does Barry eat out a lot?
He seems to get about a bit. He knows a lot of places.
He must earn plenty of money driving a car like that.
I think he's just the type of bloke who either has a lot or nothing.
A bit like...
Gavin. Yeah. Isn't life ridiculous? I haven't got a money worry in the world now, and I'm expecting a baby.
What will you do about the baby?
What do you mean?
Will you know?
No, don't you mean?
It'll be a struggle for you.
You don't think I'd do anything other than look after it myself, do you? It's my child, Michelle. We'll be all right.
I know how much you wanted a kid. I thought, if you wanted to let someone else bring it up for you, nobody'd blame you.
I wouldn't even think about it, Michelle. This is 1983. There's a lot of one-parent families about and they manage.
Well, the way you look tonight, you'll have no problem getting...
Are you sure it should look like this?
Of course I'm sure. Now just put the turmeric and garam masala in, will you?
What's that?
That one there. Don't they teach you any domestic science at that school?
Yes. Teach us how to make scouse, blind scouse. Scouse with a lid on it? Or is that hot pot? I'm not sure.
Just mix that lot in, will you?
else is in here?
Oh, beef, yogurt, garlic, ginger.
Well, shouldn't you put curry powder in?
You don't put curry powder into real curries. That's a Western bastardization.
If I was still at Ladymount, I'd probably have been taught that.
We know, Lucy, we know. So, what have you suddenly got against the Guardian?
It's the way they played down the CND march.
Oops, out of the frying pan.
What do you mean? Come on, what do you mean, out of the frying pan?
Just bring that bowl over here, will you? I mean, we're about to argue about CND, not your current education.
The demerits of my current education, you mean?
Couldn't we just talk about the weather or television?
Well, look, why not discuss our views on the Holocaust? Come on, you give me your points in favour of it.
Oh, clever little volley to start the match.
How long will it be?
We'll have to leave it to cook gently for about 40 minutes.
So, what do you think about the march, then?
I think they should march into Red Square, not Trafalgar Square.
Well, I think it's the Americans we should be afraid of and not the Russians.
Oh, is it now? Do you honestly consider that a crowd of crackpots in anoraks could influence world leaders?
Crackpots! Look, if world leaders were like them, we'd have nothing to fear.
Michael Foot in his donkey jacket, I ask you.
Oh, come on, that is typical of the media being childish. What does it matter what he wears?
Not bad.
And talking of suits and images, do you realise that for the first time in history, they've appointed a defence minister for the prime task of keeping the peace movement down?
Nonsense. Heseltine was appointed because he was the right man for the job.
Well, no, just a moment, Paul. I think Lucy could be right. But it's a bit silly when you think about it.
About what?
Michael Heseltine's charisma is supposed to win people away from the peace movement and boost public opinion in favour of cruise missiles.
Exactly.
Out, woman, out.
I just think the whole thing is ludicrous.
Ludicrous? It'd be ludicrous if Ivan the Terrible comes over here and we're all ruled from Moscow. Where would your anorak brigade be then?
Oh, come on. Do you really think the Russians want to invade us?
You've got a lot to learn, young lady. It's not as simple as that. Take Suez. When we went in there, your pacifists were screaming at us to get out.
Quite right.
And then the Russians marched into Hungary.
Yes, but you're talking about events that happened years and years
And
ago.
where are the Reds now? In Afghanistan. They're after the Gulf, that's obvious. Committed to expansion. But it was left to Foot and Ben and the rest of you lefties marching against their own country. There'd be nothing to stop them.
So you think sighting cruise missiles in this country will, do you?
Certainly. It's a show of strength. A deterrent.
Like it deterred Argentina, I suppose.
Everything all right?
Terrific.
You're moving in soon, aren't you?
Tomorrow. Which way's south?
I haven't a clue. Why does it matter?
Well, not really. Not for a while. I've a lot to do before that.
Oh, well, I'll be off.
Nice to meet you again, Rod.
Roger.
Roger.
What was he doing?
He asked me which way was south.
It'll be that way, won't it?
I don't know, I haven't a clue.
Why did he want to know?
He said it didn't matter.
Sound like them?
Hello.
Hello.
You're a bit later than usual, aren't you?
Oh, just a bit.
What you've eaten, I hope you don't mind.
Not at all.
Casserole and different things.
Ooh, lovely. Thanks a
Oh,
lot.
no dumplings, Oak, Mum. I'm trying to lose a bit of weight.
Nonsense. You two sit down and I'll get it for you.
Now, did you get a good day?
Yep, fine, thanks.
What have you two been up to?
Well, Mother went down to the shops, and you see what I've been doing in about a minute and a half from now. And by the way, I thought I spotted a rather obvious burglar earlier on.
Oh, our new neighbour, you mean?
Aye, I saw him lurking round the bungalow, so I went out and had a word with him.
Did he ask you which way was south?
No.
Oh, he asked me.
Well, perhaps he wants his bed to face south. There's something about that, isn't there?
You want another couple of...
Yes, please. Talking of beds, I've been having a look at those plans of yours, Roger. They don't seem too difficult.
No, it should be fairly straightforward. It's just a matter of finding the time.
Oh, it's not the wood now, it's the time. You've got plenty of time, Roger.
I have been rather busy lately.
He spent plenty of time helping that poor girl next door.
Reminds me, I must pop round and see her later on before it gets too late.
Oh, 5 times you set them off.
Magic, you finally managed it.
Aye, no problem.
Oh, well, you saved me a job anyway.
We can concentrate on making the bed now.
Aye, you can't have it either sleeping on the floor.
We do have a mattress.
Surprising how quickly you can get used to things.
Don't say that when you've got to keep on at it.
Oh, she's been doing enough of that lately.
About taking me out?
That's right, you should be showing it off a bit.
Where do you wanted to go?
Oh, nowhere special. I tell you what, you can take me to the Everyman and we can have a meal there afterwards. It's the best theatre in Liverpool for something to eat.
Oh, I'm not that keen on the theatre.
You are keen on good food. Make a nice change. I'll find out what's on and book tomorrow.
When for?
I don't know. Weekend? What about you two? Will you still be here at the weekend?
Oh, I don't think so, love. Besides, I don't think I'd enjoy the theatre.
I don't think we've ever been to a proper theatre.
What do you mean, a proper theatre?
Well, one that isn't stuck on the end of a pier.
Well, I tell you what, before you go back home, I'll treat you to a night at the Everyman, and I know you'll enjoy it.
Ooh, that's rather presumptuous of you.
What? The magic of the live production? Bohemian atmosphere? Good meal afterwards? It's terrific.
I'll tell you what we were thinking of, Evelyn.
What's that?
Well, you know it's our birthday week this week.
Oh, I hadn't forgotten.
I'm not saying it because of that, Mother. What I am saying is that we were thinking of going back on Sunday. But on Saturday, if it's all right with you, we'd like to have a bit of a do here, if that's all right.
What sort of a do?
Well, we've got on very well with the Grants.
They've been very kind to us, ferrying us to church.
We thought we'd just ask them over for a drink. I mean, I supply the booze. I mean, there's no...
A drink, perhaps.
Aye. And then we could ask that young woman from next door as well.
Sounds like a good idea.
No, all right, maybe a glass of wine.
Well, something like that, huh?
Well, I think it sounds reasonable, Rod.
Yes, all right. Well, maybe I'll ask her when I pop round later on. Yes, I mean, it might help cheer up a bit, I suppose. Oh, and I asked her if she mentioned those paving flags to Barry Grant.
Don't you think she's got enough to think about?
And they're expecting a baby as well.
The secret of laying flags, Roger, is plenty of sun.
Yes, Dad.
What's he doing now?
I think he's escaped from somewhere.
Should we call the police or a hospital or somewhere? Don't be daft.
Don't want to interfere, Paul, but will dinner be long?
15 to 20 minutes. What do you think he is?
Oh, he looks like a human to me.
Only doubts. Are you sure he's going to be our new neighbour?
Well, if he isn't, he's an oddball, because he's been putting a lot of things in the bungalow.
What a strange chap.
Come away from the window, Paul. Imagine what he'll think of you.
He's just measuring out the property. It's a perfectly ordinary thing to do.
Most people would use a tape measure.
Well, he's pacing it out. It's an Irish tape measure.
Oh, very droll. One of Jonathan's jokes, is it?
He was a walking joke.
Oh, past tense now, eh?
Well, I think I'll just nip over to Petra Taylor's.
What on earth for?
See if she'd like to join the Ratepayers Association.
Now the meal's almost ready.
Be good discipline for me then. Make me be brief.
I hope your Ratepayers Association is going to protest vigorously about the council wasting money on fallout shelters.
I'll put it on the list.
Looks like one of your lot. Wouldn't be surprised if he was a perishing social worker.
Oh, yes. How can you tell? Horns, 2 heads, 3 legs.
Don't forget the dinner, you two. I shan't be long.
South. Hello, Annabelle.
Hello.
Are you going in next door?
Yes.
Only I was going round to see Petra to sort out some of her finances.
Oh, I thought I'd ask her if she'd like to join the Ratepayers Association. Give her an interest. Don't want to overburden her, though. How is she now?
Oh, she's as well as can be expected, I suppose. A bit down, obviously.
I was wondering about...
Oh, that's Alan Partridge. She's moving in tomorrow.
Oh. Petra must get very depressed.
Yes. Did you know, Annabelle? I don't think I'm breaching any confidence in telling you this, but Petra's the only person that actually owns her house in the close.
We do too, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, it's all the more reason for her joining.
Yes, quite.
I think he's walking out his temper, you know, like a dog does.
He's not lifting his leg, is he?
Hello.
Yeah, go in.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Roger.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Collins.
Hello, Petra. You must call me Annabelle.
We haven't called it a bad time, have we?
No, we're just watching the antics of the new fella.
Oh, that's Alan Partridge. He's moving in tomorrow.
Well, he's certainly brightened the place over there.
As long as he doesn't mess it up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Roger. I haven't had a chance to ask Barry yet. About some pavement flags.
Oh, don't you go worrying yourself about that. You've got enough to think about.
You can ask him this evening, Cass.
Yeah, I will do.
Oh, he's gone.
It's a case, he is. I'll ask Barry later, I promise.
Please, don't worry about it.
It's no trouble. Well, if it wasn't about the pavement flags, what can I do for you?
Oh, I thought I'd just pop round and see if you'd like to join our Ratepayers Association.
I've got another form I've got to ask you to sign, I'm afraid. Sorry to have to.
Oh, it's you that's going to all the bother, Roger. I'm grateful, honest.
There you go. Should read things before you sign them, you know.
I trust you.
Smashing. Right, I'll be off. Oh, by the way, would you like to come round to our place for some drinks tomorrow night? Oh, and you too, Annabelle, and the family, of course.
That sounds very nice, Roger.
I haven't been to a party for ages.
Well, it's hardly a party, just an early evening drink, really.
When is a party not a party, Roger?
Sorry.
Thanks, Roger. Is it anything special?
No, not really. Just, well, it was my dad's idea. They're going home Sunday, and, Dad and I have had birthdays recently.
Oh, when was your birthday?
Second.
You're an Aries.
What?
You sign of the zodiac. She believes in it.
You're Aries. The ram.
Yes, well, I'll be off, I think.
Any particular time tomorrow?
Oh, about 6. It's just a neighbourly drink, you know.
Fine, I look forward to it.
Right, I'll see you all tomorrow, then.
Yeah, thanks
Petra,
again, Roger.
Annabelle. Bye-bye then, Michelle.
Ciao.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, no, please don't trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble. I'll get Michelle to do it.
Get Michelle to do what?
Make a cup of tea.
All right.
Is he still there?
With the new fella?
Yeah.
He's come on the back. Oh, Roger's all right, isn't he?
He's turned out great. He's very efficient.
I just meant he was good looking.
And he's married, Michelle.
It is 1983 Petra.
Go and make the tea.
Do you take sugar?
No, just milk, thanks. She seems good company for you.
Oh, she's all right. We've always got on well.
I do hope you don't think I'm being too pushy about this Ratepayers Association.
Not at all. Roger's explained it all to me, and I think it's probably a very good idea.
Oh, good. I didn't want to bother you too soon, but I didn't want to leave you out.
Yeah.
Are you all right now?
I don't mind talking about Gavin.
That's good. I would have been round earlier, but, well, with not knowing you very well.
I know what you mean.
We gave a great deal of thought about sending flowers for the funeral, but, well, we thought you might think it was just a gesture, the easy way out. Dear, I'm not explaining things very well.
I don't mind. Actually, I'd hate him to be ignored.
The pain will go, and then you'll just have the memories.
I dream about him a lot. It's the worst, really, because it's so real. Sometimes we argue, and well, sometimes I know it's a dream, and this is him talking to me. I'm sorry, it must sound so stupid.
Oh, no, I don't think it sounds stupid at all. I think you've coped admirably. My father died when I was quite young, and I used to dream about him a lot. I think it's a great comfort.
Yeah, it is. My mum died when we were kids. Did you happen to know anything about mass cards?
Mascots?
Well, I got one from the Grants family and I don't really know what to do with it.
Well, I'm not a Catholic, but I don't think you actually do anything about it. I think it's just to let you know they've had a mass said.
It's not like a book token then.
I don't think so.
I keep meaning to mention it to Barry.
You want to mention this arch to Barry?
Well, I think he's done enough for me.
He's a nice young man, isn't he?
Oh, he's smashing.
Do you know, when we first moved in here, someone stole most of our plumbing, including the lavatory. And Barry helped us out.
Don't you think an arch would look good in here?
Oh, I don't know. It might do.
She's got this thing about arches.
It's not a thing. Just think this room could stand breaking up a bit. Hey, do you want a biscuit or anything? I never thought.
No, thanks. Actually, I must go. Paul's cooking dinner, and he'll be very cross if I'm not back on time.
Can't be bad. And our pet's being taken out by Barry. It's like I'll have to search around for a tin or something.
There's plenty of stuff in. Don't be such a martyr.
Barry's taking you out for a meal, then?
Nowhere special.
That lunatic from the bungalow just asked me where south is.
Probably wants his bed facing that way. I have heard of that.
Lord, mind boggles.
Something smells good.
Think I'll cook more often?
Well, now Mum and I know you can look after yourself, we might go off and leave you for a couple of weekends.
Oh? Where are you thinking of going?
Greenham Common, perhaps?
I wonder why that lunatic wanted to know which way south is.
Perhaps he's building a shelter and he wants maximum solar energy.
What's the world coming to? Come on, you two. Gordon doesn't know what he's missing.